two Goldens, Louie and Charlie. Out of all the gorges I've seen, that one was still gorgeous. Excuse me. What's going on? The dream starts today. My house is booked on Airbnb and I can work remotely and I'm going. Okay, solo stove, tools, paddles, golf clubs, level, hiking backpack, hiking shoes, charger for e-bike, some camera stuff, plugs. This is for the paddleboard, shower stuff. Yeah, I think I can close this up. So I have two Goldens, Louie and Charlie, as I mentioned. One of them can sleep beautifully in the car, and one of them just refuses to settle down. That's you, Lewis. They're settling in. Okay, officially in Vermont, and these guys are getting restless. I found a trailhead about a couple minutes away, and we're gonna go there, feed them. I'll probably cook something to eat and see what this trail's all about. But look at this sun right now with these mountains. This is it. This is why we do this. So this hike ended up being more about just letting the dogs out real quick to get some exercise. It wasn't a super great hike. It was just kind of wet, and I was also kind of tired just from driving all day. So we didn't spend a lot of time out here, and also my footage was really shaky because I tried to put the camera in my backpack, and it just didn't work out very well. So I just wiped the dogs off, drove on a little bit further, and had some dinner and went to bed. You may enter. Okay, last night I made it all the way to New Hampshire. Just drove right through Vermont. I stayed at a boat launch right on some river. I don't even really know where I am, but I think the plan today is I gotta work for a little bit, at least check a couple emails, and then we're gonna try to go to Mount Washington. There goes Winnie. Just met Winnie. She gave me a lot of great tips for the area. I think she told me about Flume Gorge and this place called Cowiche Gorge, which is like a couple minutes away, and it's a little windy for Mount Washington and kind of cloudy, so really doesn't make sense to do that today. So I think I'm gonna go to those two places she suggested right now and check them out. All right, we're at Cowiche Gorge. The greenery is insane right now. It's been raining so much. Just look at all these ferns over there. I think that was it. Out of all the gorges I've seen, that one was still gorgeous, but it was not anything super spectacular. I think they were working on the bridge, and maybe it's, you know, more grand over that way, but really the highlight of this walk is this greenery. Okay, that trail was just a little guy, just a little warm up to these next 3 weeks, but it was nice. You know, when you're packing for these things, you always try to make sure you got everything, and I always have these feelings like I'm gonna forget something, and turns out I did. I forgot my MacBook charger, and I do have to work these next 3 weeks. So luckily there's a Walmart right nearby, so I am going to drink some water, wipe my face off, and then gonna have to go grab a charger. We smoking. Huh? All right. I'm making a quick. Now this is smoking again. It'll burn itself out. Continue on to Flume Gorge in New Hampshire, which is right outside of Mount Washington, which is where I'm trying to stay for the weekend, in that area. Just kind of explore the mountains. But I normally don't eat until noon, and it's a little bit past that, so I am starving, and this is gonna be so good. This may not look great, but it's gonna taste great. So I'm gonna eat this, clean up, and get back on the road. So I gotta say, the nice thing about being in a van, I was just at this traffic stop for like 10 minutes. We'll see what's actually going on, but I just put it in park and just cleaned up the back of the van. Hello. Just wiped everything down, cleaned up my mess from lunch, and did a little bit of stretching. Wasn't a bad way to wait at a traffic stop. All right, it's extremely windy, and I'm getting tossed around like a rag doll. But if I think I'm coming up on a pretty awesome view right here. I saw it a few minutes ago. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings. It looks awesome. All right, I'm here at Flume Gorge, and unfortunately found out that it's not dog friendly. Louis, sorry. This better be good. It was just $21. Seems a little steep just for a 2-mile hike, but definitely beautiful grounds. Big, beautiful building. Not sure what's in there. We'll check it out after. Maybe they got food.
The cool, fresh air right now is incredible. This place is beautiful. Already worth the $21. More ferns. I really hope those are ferns. Well, they are ferns. It's just so green. I can't get over the green. I like that boulder. Alright, so I was just talking to that lady that works here, and she told me there's a bike path, and I brought my bike and I might as well check it out. I feel like I'm gonna see the dogs real quick and they're gonna be disappointed, but I think the fact that I brought my bike and there's a nice path here along these woods and near the flume, I'm gonna have to try it. Hi, Charlie. What's up? I got good news and I got bad news. Bad news is I'm leaving again. Good news is I'm gonna give you a treat to compensate. Agreed? Okay, this next part here, I get really excited on this bike path, and for some reason I lose all control of saying any other words to describe my experience other than awesome, so I'll just keep a little track of that down here, and yeah, sorry about that. This is awesome. A paved path in the woods. You don't get this where I'm from. There's plenty of paths, but this is awesome. Oh, big boulder. I like that boulder. So many big boulders. The sun's finally peeking out, baby. I like that boulder. That was awesome. Yeah, I just can't get over how nice this path is. Like, just to be able to be in the woods and have us not worry about roots or anything. It's just, I'm not really into like downhill biking. I just like biking in the woods. And usually I bring the dogs with me, but obviously this time we couldn't. Maybe we'll find a spot to do that later this month. How's it going? Hello. How's it going? You know where this goes? Huh? You know where this goes? Where is it? Does it lead to a lake or something, I heard? Okay. Okay. Alright. Thanks. Yep. How's it going? You scared the hell out of me. You're looking so peaceful, and I just... This is an amazing spot to just hang out, though.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. Well, enjoy. Yeah, you're good. That was awesome. I keep saying that was awesome. I feel like I just have nothing else to say. It was just awesome. Oh. I think for the rest of the day, I just kind of want to chill. So we'll go find that camp spot for the night. Maybe try to drive an hour closer to Mount Washington in case we want to try to do that early. But yeah, I just cannot get over how great that bike ride was. I gotta find more places like that. And then with this at the end, are you kidding me? Awesome.